There was an island in the middle of the ocean where species of seabirds had lived for thousands of years. The island was paradise. Fish were abundant in the shallow waters, fruit grew year-round. There were no predators, no storms, just endless, easy plenty. The birds thrived. Generations passed. Life became simpler. Why fly far when food was right here? Why build strong nests when there were no storms? Why stay alert when there was no danger? The birds grew larger, heavier. Their wings, once powerful enough to cross oceans, became smaller with each generation. Flying became less important. Walking became easier. They forgot the songs their ancestors sang, songs that taught young birds how to navigate by stars, how to find land across vast waters, how to survive when the ocean turned harsh. "Why do we need those old songs?" the elders would say. "Life is good here. Those skills are from harder times. We've evolved past struggle." And for a long time, they were right. Life was good. Then the current changed. It happened slowly at first. The fish that once swarmed the shallows began to disappear. The water warmed. The fruit trees produced less. The island that had given them everything for generations began to fail. At first, the birds didn't worry. "This is temporary," they said. "The fish will return. The rains will come." But they didn't. Months passed. The island became barren. Birds began to starve. An old bird, one of the few who still remembered the ancient songs, stood before the flock. "We must leave," she said. "We must fly to the mainland. Our ancestors did it. We can too." The younger birds looked at her like she was mad. "Fly to the mainland? That's hundreds of miles. We can't fly that far." "Our ancestors could," the old bird said. "We're not our ancestors. We're smarter. We've adapted. We don't need to fly like that anymore." "Then you'll die here," the old bird said quietly. She took to the sky. Her wings were weak from years of easy living, but she remembered enough. She remembered the songs. She remembered the way. A few others, the ones who'd kept practicing, who'd kept flying even when it seemed pointless, followed her. The rest stayed. "She's a fool," they said. "The fish will return. We just need to wait." The old bird and her small group flew. It was brutal. Their wings screamed. Their bodies ached. Some fell into the ocean, too weak to continue. But some made it. They reached the mainland. They found new waters, new trees, new life. Behind them, on the island, the birds that stayed grew weaker. They argued about what to do. They blamed the current, the weather, each other. But they didn't leave. They couldn't. Their wings had forgotten how. One by one, they died, not because the island betrayed them, but because comfort had made them soft, and softness had made them unable to survive when life demanded more. Years later, descendants of the old bird returned to the island. It had recovered. Fish had returned. Fruit grew again. But there were no birds, only bones, scattered across the sand like monuments to a species that had everything and lost it all because they forgot one simple truth. Comfort is not safety. Comfort is a slow extinction. The birds that survived weren't the strongest. They weren't the smartest. They were the ones who refused to let ease make them weak. They were the ones who kept their wings strong even when flying seemed unnecessary. Because they understood something the others didn't. The world doesn't owe you the same conditions forever. What gives you everything today can take it all tomorrow. And when that moment comes, the only thing that saves you is what you kept sharp when life was easy. Comfort kills. Not today, not tomorrow, but eventually it always does. The question isn't whether life will get hard again. It will. The question is, will you still remember how to fly when you need to?